So I wanted to share a little bit about my own personal story. And to do that, I feel like I need to go back about 10 years. 10 years ago, I was a college athlete. I was just entering my senior year of college. And I had had a really successful previous 3 years. But going into my senior year, I knew I wanted to end at the peak and peak my senior year. That's kind of every athlete's hope, is coming to the end of their career, is peak at the end. So I asked my coaches what I could do. And we decided that we should really focus on my fitness for that year, just to get a little bit faster, to move side to side a little quicker, and to get a little bit stronger. And so for that year, I focused on my fitness, and I did. I had my best year that year. I had teammates who encouraged me in my goals. I had coaches who had my back, who pushed me and kept me accountable, and watched me as I maybe was being lazy or not pushing myself as much. And so 10 years ago, I felt like I really had a seed planted for a love of fitness as I saw what it could do. But after college, life happened pretty quick. I got married 2 months after college. I started working full time. I had a baby 2 years after college, and my fitness got put on a back burner. Myself kind of got put on a back burner, just like a lot of moms, a lot of wives, people who are working full time. As life happens, we kind of push ourselves aside a little bit. And so I never felt like I was really overweight, but as time went on, with every baby, I have three, I felt like I got as my metabolism slowed down, and I kept with the same not great eating habits, I just gained a little bit more and a little bit more. And I could feel I was a little bit more uncomfortable in my clothes, and shopping was not as fun. And so when it came time, I got pregnant with my third baby, and I went to the doctor that first appointment where you hear the heartbeat. It was so exciting, but at the same time, I stepped on the scale and I was really frustrated with myself because I was starting that pregnancy at the highest that I had ever been in as an adult. And that pregnancy was my hardest because I feel like I was carrying about 15 to 20 extra pounds that whole pregnancy. And so things were just harder. But at that same time, I was watching Melissa, and I was seeing that she was getting in the best shape of her life. And soon after that, I was watching Leanne, and Leanne was one of my friends from college, and I saw her drop about 60 pounds in this time, and I thought, I don't know exactly what they're doing, but whatever they're doing, I need in my life, because I have started programs. I have signed up for 10Ks and half marathons, and I have completed some 10Ks. I've never completed a half marathon because I have signed up and started training and then not made it to the starting line. Oops. But a 10K I did, and I would train really, really hard, and then I would peter off. And then I would commit to my fitness, and I would say, okay, every day I'm going to the gym at our community center, and I'm going to work really hard, but I really didn't know exactly what to do. And so when I saw Melissa and Leanne, and they were following a program, and they seemed like they had a great group of people around them doing it, I thought, that's what I've been missing. And so I think when I was about 5 months pregnant, I contacted Melissa and I said, I am yours come November. I'm due at the end of September. 6 weeks after that, I am yours. And so that's what I did. 6 weeks after I had Ashlyn, I started with 6 weeks to the day. I started as soon as the doctor said you are released to exercise. I started. And so I followed the program. I loved having a plan. I loved having a plan that I could follow, that I wasn't making up on my own, that I didn't know if it would work or not. I loved having a plan that was set out for me, that I just had to follow the plan. I had to work out 30 minutes, and I didn't have to guess how to work out, to how to get results. we have professionals who put these programs together and know how to get results. So I just had to follow a fitness program. I drank a shake every day. I mean, who doesn't like chocolate every day? So that was easy to me. I can drink a shake every day. And then I started changing my eating habits, and I didn't really know how to do that. But again, there's a plan to do it. And so I felt like one thing that I had been missing for those 10 years was a plan. And I felt like I got that. And then the other thing that was missing was the accountability. I had never had anybody who, since my 10 years ago with coaches and teammates pushing me and keeping me accountable, I hadn't had that. And so when I had this group, this accountability group that made me check in every night. And I had Melissa, who was working out beside me, who was also eating clean and sharing her recipes and doing the workouts. I was like, okay, if she's doing it, I'm doing it too. We're a team. Well, let's do this together. And I truly believe that because I had a plan and because I had accountability groups, that's what I was missing. And that's where I know that Beachbody has it kind of figured out, because not only do they give you an amazing program and a shake that is one of the top on the market, but they also really believe in and they believe in ending the trend of obesity. And so they want you to get results. And they know that happens with accountability. So they give you a coach and they give you an accountability group so that you can get those results. And I ended up losing 36 pounds and about 27 inches. And I believe, and that's over a good amount of time, but I was able to stay committed to it because of my coach and because of my accountability group. And so that's two of the reasons that I believe in these programs and this process, is because we have the accountability and we have the plan to do it. And so, I just want to say thank you, Melissa, for starting and for sharing your own journey, because without you, I wouldn't have started. And thank you, Leanne, for committing to it and getting such amazing results where that I know that it works. This process works. And was somebody that I could look to see their results and see that I too could get my results if I committed to it. So thank you, ladies, and I hope that I get to be that for other people. I want to pay it forward as much as I can, because I know that I have the most energy that I've ever had. I am the most confident that I have been as an adult, and there's so much that flows from that, and I'm in the best shape that I have been. I would possibly even challenge my senior year college athlete self. That's how much I believe that even just 30 minutes a day has helped me get. And so I am so thankful, and I too just want to pay this forward as much as I can.